What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the internet where your cesspool is my jacuzzi. I have been absent from YouTube for about a week, so I just wanted to check in, let everyone know I'm alive. I have been very busy this week, in addition to just the holiday and family stuff. Um, I worked at the hospital 3 times this week, so in addition to my regular day job, I've just been working a lot. And then I got this new desk and I had to rework my setup. So it's not perfect right now. I'll show you a little bit of it, but I have a lot of stuff I still need to set up. So I have a new mic I need to set up, but I have to put the stand together. I have a new camera that I need to set up. I'm not using it right now. And then I have sound stuff because just a lot going on. In a good way, though. In a good way. Hopefully everybody had a good holiday if you celebrated. I was meaning to stream a little bit on Christmas, but then I just got so tired. I just couldn't do it. I felt so tired. Um, I really did just say fuck all of this for like a week. But that's all right. I don't know if a lot of you guys probably saw if you have an X account and you follow me there. I met up with Shizzy Wiznut, one of my friends, another streamer. He's pretty cool. So he's was here visiting family, and so I got to go and see for a little bit. I enjoyed that. Um, I noticed on some new details of this situation with the attorney for Owens and bar complaints on Twitter the last couple days, or the subpoena from Reddit, and I just I'll talk about that a little bit tonight, but this is going to be kind of a short stream um, because I am going to do like a regular stream tomorrow where we talk about that. I'll have the usual suspects, Ninja, and see if we have anyone else join. I just kind of wanted to pop in. I'll say a little bit about that. I will show you some of my stuff here, and then we'll call it a night because I'm sleepy as hell. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to pick something real quick. I just want to make sure the ads aren't too crazy on this video because it's going to be a short one. So you make sure you're doing anything nuts. Oops, I forgot to do that. Okay. Oh yeah, and I have Rosalind's thing tomorrow too. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Rosalind's doing a stream tomorrow. There we go. That's good. So at 2 p.m., I'll be on Rosalind's channel for that. I'll post a link to it on my YouTube page and on my Twitter account, X account, whatever. The caboodle in the background. I don't know how many of you were present for that stream, but I did. I made that into a time capsule back in like 2004, 2005. Yes, 2005. I wrote the date on it. I like covered that thing with Sharpie. And I read an excerpt from my middle school diary that I kept in there because I made it into like a little time capsule and it has a bunch of stuff in it. There's a Furby in there, all kinds of stuff. Neopets cards. Yeah. So if you missed that one, it was a live I did a couple weeks ago where it says my middle school diary is bananas, and I go through it on that. But I haven't had a chance to put it away yet. So, or I guess I have had a chance. I just chose not to. Okay, so let's get this over with first. So this wall used to be on my left. So you guys are used to seeing me from over here. Like that right there is actually the side of this desk. So this desk has a little side. But that used to be where that is. So the brown desk right there used to be right up against that wall. And so you guys would see me and you would see this in the background. You would see like everything over there. I know the light there is kind of making this wonky, but and now you can see the futon behind me, which is it's always been there. You just couldn't see it before. Well, I mean, you could see the side of it. Um, Bruce, I had to move the keyboard box and the guitar because I had to put stuff on the couch while I was putting the desk together with my dad. So I got somebody was actually nice enough to give me a new microphone for Christmas, and I just haven't set up the stand yet. I'm not using the microphone right now, so it'll sound probably a lot better tomorrow when I have it set up. but it's a Shure. I can't pronounce it right. Shure neck 350. Alright. And then I got this camera because I was planning on going to court to stream one of the What the Hell's case hearings. That hearing is actually canceled now because that case was dismissed, but I still feel like I can find some uses for this. I'm also probably gonna try to set it up because it's gonna be better than my webcam. So it's like it was not that much. It was like 200 bucks or something off of Amazon. So I was like, maybe it's worth a shot. Let's see. The red guitar was on the futon. It was. I put it over there because I had to put all the boards and the parts to the desk on the futon, so I had to make some space. And I have these here, which I'll be playing around with, I'm sure. So I have a lot to learn about how this stuff works, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to pick out some stuff for my soundboard. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions. That'll be nice. Yeah, I don't remember any of this. You don't remember any of that? It was always on the left, and you can see the wig and the red sweater are, like, over there where my old desk is now. I was gonna try to sell it, but then my dad broke a part of it while we were moving stuff, so I don't know what we're gonna do with that now, but I need to get rid of it. Just yeah. I'm lost. Is this a bookshelf, Lauren? The bookshelf has always been there. Nothing changed except for the desk, but the thing is the desk is, like, I have this long side and I have that short. I still have some stuff to, you know, to fix up, but we'll see. Alright. Can you guys hear me okay? With my movements? Okay, it's probably 'cause my, thing has the camera. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it should be the Yeti. Let me change it to the webcam camera. It's not the best this is not gonna be the best sound in the world, guys. Is this any better? Let me know if this is any better. It's not gonna be great for tonight. Tomorrow, I'll have that set up. But yeah. Sound goes in and out when you move. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not supposed to wave the camera around like a lunatic, so, you know, it's worse now. Okay, hang on. Alright. The other one sounded better. Thank you. Well, you're the expert, so I'll trust your judgment. Is this better right now? Take off the, mic that I had hanging over on the bookshelf before, and so I don't have the actual stand for that mic, and I don't have it right. Plus, I just bought one too because I have a new stand to put together for the new mic. So I'm using, like, kind of an older, crappier one right now. Yeah. Just scream. I don't wanna scream. That's the loudest I'm gonna get tonight. Anyways, so, briefly, I want to address what's been going on the last couple of days. As you know, David, tweeted about me again. David, who I will just refer to as the attorney, for now, because I'm just not like, I don't wanna give him that much attention. I don't wanna draw attention to his platforms. I'm not doing that anymore. I did try, to be fair about that, you know, at the beginning, but then he, threatened to sue me. One of my videos struck on YouTube. So, yeah, he did, and he did tweet about me again today, Amy, and, I mean, he has a right to do that, as long as he's not contacting me. He can talk about the things that I say. He can talk about the things that I do. He can have whatever opinion he wants. Um, and that's, it's annoying, but it's fine because I do the same thing to him, right? So, my thing is don't, like, talk about how you never think about me or, like, forget that I exist or don't know who I am when you have to, like, go to my tweet and, uh, it'll say this person blocked you and you view tweets. So you have to, like, go past that and view my profile and or tweets or whatever to, like, see what I'm saying. So clearly, if you go and make that effort, then you do care. So that's fine. If you wanna say what you wanna say, that's his prerogative, but don't pretend you don't give a shit because your actions are saying otherwise. I just don't I just don't believe, like, half the shit that the guy says anymore. Mm, so, he was upset, I guess, because I said some things that, were not very nice about him. I wasn't, like, swearing or calling him like, bad names or anything like that. I did say I think he's an embarrassment to the justice system. I think what he's doing right now is an embarrassment to the justice system. I think it's an abuse of his law license. I think it's an abuse of his sort of position of power over people who don't have any experience in law or the legal system, who can't afford to fight any frivolous lawsuits he may bring forward. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. Um, so he didn't like that, obviously. Um, he said he thinks I'm a sad and confused person. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. I guess I think we've all felt sad and confused sometimes. I'm not really bothered by the fact that he said that. But I've been off like having a good time for the last week or so when I'm not working. You know what I mean? So like, not like I've been sitting around sulking like, oh, I wish David would tweet about me. You know what I mean? So the lawyers just kind of lost the plot here, in my opinion. Like I don't know why he chose me to kind of attack. Um, he before the thing with the copyright strike ever happened, he had tweeted about me. His clients had given him permission to speak to me. I did not want to speak to him. He, after I stopped covering his blog, after I wouldn't cover his videos, he then found me in Dave Neal's YouTube comment section and replied to me directly. I asked him, respectfully, leave me alone. I don't want any contact. So as long as he's not harassing me, he's not, like, messaging me or, like, calling me or anything like that, um, he can say what he wants. The thing is, when you are so often, like, saying, like, "There's no way, like, I know this 100%, I'm definitely right on this, or I'm definitely gonna win this," and then you lose every single time, your words don't really carry any weight anymore. So the lawyer's really just kinda, like, making himself look bad when he continues to assert his opinions or his thoughts as certainties that cannot possibly be argued against, that cannot possibly, be wrong, that he might like you gotta understand that other people have like rational critical thinking and try to like relate to them on a human level. I think outside of the law book or whatever, what he's failing to do is to relate to people as human beings. And it sucks, but like he can say whatever he wants about me. Lord knows I have said, whatever I wanna say about him, that's fine. We don't contact each other, that's fine. Um, did I get a new room or a new desk? It's just a new desk. Thank you, Justice Clayton. Um, so I saw him harass you in chat. I also told him to leave you alone. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Um, he is he has left me alone since then. I will give him that. Like so he, like I said, tweeted about me, tweeted a screenshot of my tweet, whatever. Fine. Fine. Just leave me alone and we'll be fine. I just don't want any contact with the guy. Cool. So the thing is, like, all the things that he's saying and the way that he speaks about his opinions and like they're the absolute freaking gospel and that everybody else doesn't know what they're talking about, even when presented with evidence to the contrary, it comes off as very narcissistic to me. So that's just how I feel about it. I can't say like I'm not coming out and saying this guy definitely has narcissistic personality disorder, but I'm seeing some narcissistic traits here. And you can't reason with a narcissist. So I'm not gonna try to anymore. I made that mistake before. I'm not gonna try to do that. I have not watched his video. I asked people about it who like did watch it. I'm like, hey, just like what was he talking about or what were the highlights? But he said something along the lines of like he did not think that the redditor was me because I'm not smart enough to have written those things. It's not that I'm not smart enough to have written those things, and as somebody who's, confident in their intelligence and doesn't have to, like, bloviate and show off all the time, um, what he said doesn't bother me. It's not that I'm not smart enough to have written those things, it's that I'm too smart to give any more time to his content, like, spending time watching and writing out recaps on them, and, like, going right away to cover them and stuff like that. I'm too smart to do that after he harassed me. So I'm just no longer like, willing to pay that much attention to him. I'm not gonna take, like, 45 minutes or an hour out of my day and listen to this guy talk because I know that I'm not gonna learn anything. And I know that he's just gonna say things that are upsetting to people, he's just gonna try to piss people off, and so I'm too smart to fall for that. So he can, say what he wants about me, that's fine, but I'm confident enough that I am a fairly smart person, um, and I could definitely, do my own little recaps of it if I wanted to. I just no longer want I don't care, right? So, like, I'll come in tomorrow night and we'll talk about the video with a couple of my friends who we always do that, but I'm not, like, step by step breaking down his content anymore. I'm not reading his blog on my channel anymore. I'm just not giving that much attention to it. And I think that within reason, I'll still cover it. So, like, this thing with the Redditor, I will still cover. The things with the studio, I will still cover. So the reason I'm still talking about this now is because of the threat to the Redditor. Um, so, like, if he wasn't threatening someone right now, I literally just wouldn't even be saying anything about this because it's not worth my time. And I don't take any sort of offense to the things that he says because I know that he's so confidently wrong all the time that you can't really trust what he's saying. So it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And, like, I'm a human being. We've all felt sad or confused sometimes. But that was just like an empty insult. And then he got upset, I guess, that I called him stupid. So his saying that I'm not smart enough to have written the Reddit recap is just sort of like, I know you are, but what am I? Like, you need some new material. Come on. Aaron Carson, thank you for the 5. Everybody say hi to Dingus because we know he's lurking. I wish that he would not. And I wish that Laura would not. But if they insist on watching, that's fine. Thank you. Um, I know I won one. He said I had 4 brain cells. Dude, you got at least 6. Um, Bruce from Oregon, he spent a good bit of his video bragging about the dirty or whatever that was. So Bruce is gonna help me, tomorrow night to kind of understand what he was talking about in the video because like I said, I'm not going to watch his content anymore. That's my right. I don't have to watch the guy's content. If somebody, like a friend of mine, has watched it and I wanna say, "Oh, was it interesting? What did he talk about? Did he say anything, like, crazy?" Like, I'm allowed to do that, and they're not committing copyright by saying, "Oh, yeah, he said this. He said this about you." That's not, like, that's not an offense. It's not a crime. That's stupid as fuck. So, I just wanted to, make it very clear, though, that, I will do anything and everything that I can to help this Redditor if it comes to that point. So, she seems like a really nice, intelligent woman, um, and she came on my stream before, so a lot of you guys heard her talking about this. Um, the thing is, like, he never reached out to her before doing this. Reddit never notified her of any of this that was going on. She doesn't have a Twitter account, so she doesn't know what's going on there unless I tell her or somebody else tells her. It's just all you had to do, and this is what I was saying before, he's failing to relate to people on a human level, and that's where he struggles. All he had to do was, like, reach out, send a message, be like, "Hey, I don't really appreciate this. This is taking away from views on my channel. That's how I feel about it. Like, this is not okay." And I can guarantee you, just the little that I know about this person, like, the little interactions we've had, I can tell that she's somebody who would have immediately apologized, taken the post down, and not done it again. That's all he had to do. But he went ahead and, did the subpoena because he doesn't actually care about getting the recap taken down. The the thing taking away views from his channel, which, it wasn't taking away views from his channel anyways. Taking away views from his channel, um, that's not what he was worried about, because if that was the purpose, if he really just wanted to take him down, then he would've just reached out. Like I said, it would've been simpler, it wouldn't have costed him any money, it wouldn't have cost him any money like it did to file a subpoena. Um, and it would have been much quicker and easier. But he doesn't want to do that. He said because he is entitled to the person's real contact information. Now that is crazy. You're not entitled to people's personal information from a website where that stuff is private. You are not. No. And clearly, like, with those actions and with what he's saying, the way he's arguing about people, like, saying, like, "You should've just reached out," he's arguing because, like, he doesn't actually care about that. It was never about just getting stuff taken down. It was never about having a respectful conversation. This is about harassment. This is about abusing his position. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to say that. That's I just it's just so clear to me that this is just about scaring people, you know? Um, sorry, I just got another message about my audio. I can't do anything about the audio today, guys. I can't. I'll fix it. Yeah. I think it's about it tonight. I don't really have too much more to say. Like I said, I'll be on with Bruce and Special Ninja tomorrow, um, and we will talk some more in depth about this stuff. I'm not gonna be covering his stuff too much, like I said, a little bit earlier. If he's threatening someone, if they're threatening someone like, one of the victims, one of, the Redditor or the studio or, like, one of the guys, whatever, then, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that because I feel like it's important to speak up for people and to do the right. But, as far as, like, his blogs or whatever and his videos go, like, if he's talking about the dirty.com, like, I don't give a shit. I just don't. So I'm not gonna be rushing to cover his content anymore. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But I've said pretty much everything I had to say. Um, BS, thank you for the $10. Love you. LOL. Hey, Dingus, I'm giving Lauren some money. What are you gonna do about it? Really some more. I can't wait to see how that works out for your First Amendment and all. Yeah, and so the thing with the First Amendment and all that, uh, he, I guess, is now threatening to sue someone from the Arizona State Bar who filed a complaint against him. To my understanding, that's what happened. Um, and he is saying, like, that by complaining the way that they did about what they did, it's like violating his First Amendment rights or something. I'm like, "Dude, you're doing exactly what what you're complaining about to other people." That's what's going on. Like, the lack of self-awareness is just amazing. Um, we will, talk a little bit more about that tomorrow, but it is just so, uh, so I have, some, stuff that somebody sent me from a different bar complaint that was not related to, the one from the member of the bar or whatever, and, I'll share some of that tomorrow again, but, I don't have it's not like I have the bar complaint, that that guy submitted, but I know what was said and the gist of what was said, and, the fact that he's threatening to sue this person or threatening to try to take some legal action, says he has, like, I don't know, a lawsuit all written up already. I'm like, "You're how are you threatening random Redditors? How are you threatening small YouTubers who made $8 on Patreon? You're threatening small YouTubers for the $8 they made on Patreon covering your videos, and you're claiming to have other clients. How? How do you have time for all this? Like, apparently, if you're writing up, like, a 70-page fucking lawsuit, um, how? It's the holidays. Were you spending the holidays writing up a complaint writing up a lawsuit against someone from the Arizona State Bar? Like, that that's amazing. He talked about including Mana in the bar suit. Somebody did tell me that, that, he yeah, sorry. Uh, that he was saying he could I guess to prove that he didn't say anything untrue about Judge Mata, have Judge Mata and her father subpoenaed, and that's gonna be so embarrassing for him if he does that. It's ridiculous. But, I don't even know what I would say about that if that actually goes through. If he goes through with that and does I'm like, I don't know, he just wants to fight with everybody, it seems like. Like, he just wants to fight with everybody. He wants to pick on everybody. I don't know. Maybe it's a better idea to take a step back and, like, have an introspective moment and think, "Gee, all these people that I am mad at and want to sue, all these people are, like, so terrible. It's not me, it's them. Maybe it is you, though. Maybe if you have a problem with everyone, you're the problem. So, just not really caring about that right now. So, um, he just wants to win somewhere, that's probably true. I've heard you know, I'm definitely gonna win this, or this motion is definitely right or whatever too many times and see it not go that way, to really believe his threats, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. Um, I'm going to hold on, give me 1 second. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll post the time tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. I'll be on Rosalind's stream at 2 p.m. tomorrow, for a little bit, and I'm gonna send you over to my friend Shizzy Wiznut, who I just met. Please send Shizzy Wiznut lots of bacon emojis. Tell him Lauren sent you. Send him lots of love. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some of these chats. But thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. It's good to see you again. See you, whatever. Talk to you, chat, whatever. My audio will be better tomorrow. So sorry about that. But I'm doing the best I can with what I got right now. And I will talk to you all soon. All right. Bye.